Hello everyone, welcome back to Missouri. As you can see, the light is going. It is the end of the day. We're just finishing off this field here. We're just heading back down actually to the start to get things folded up now. And I think I see Jesse's truck there, so he's clearly stopped by on the way home to check how things are going on. And I've got to say, I think they've gone pretty well. I love this tractor. It's been a comfortable ride for the last few hours, no question at all. But what we need to do now is get things folded up, probably get them all cleaned up at the yard as well, and then we'll see what tomorrow brings, because I think that's probably it for tonight. So let's just have a chat with Jesse, make sure everything's alright with him, and then we'll head home for the evening. There we go, it definitely is a little bit dirty, we're going to have to sort that. But let's see what Jesse's got to say. Hey Jesse!
Great work, Stu. Thanks for doing that. That gets us ahead of the game. Those two fields we combine this afternoon will be next to cultivate. But for now, get some rest. We've got another big day tomorrow.
Thanks Jesse. Gotta say, I'm really looking forward to it. Right, everything's folded up now. Let's get this home. I've got to say, seeing this wheat as far as the eye can see is, it doesn't get boring. It does not get boring. Right, we're going to take this back to the yard. We're going to find a pressure washer. I actually haven't seen one yet on the yard, but we'll find one. We'll get this washed off. I want to make sure I kind of leave the best impression I can, make sure they don't think I'm a slacker that leaves his equipment dirty, and we're going to put everything in the shed. And then we're going to come back tomorrow. I don't even know what's on the cards tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to it. Right, here we go, and I spied the pressure washer just here. So let's grab that. So we're going to get this washed off, get it tucked back in the other shed over on the other side, and then that is us. I don't know where the guys are. Those combines are still in the field. Jesse mentioned something about leaving them up there, but that third combine is broken still, so they're going to have to sort that out at some point. But I'm just staying out of the way now. I did my bit. I highlighted what he wasn't doing right. We'll have to see it and take it from there. It's not really my business to get involved at the moment. Right, we are looking good, I think. Let's get this back in the shed. Now, what I might do is leave this hooked up, because Jesse did say, didn't he, that the other field that they've just combined is going to be ready to be cultivated next. So I think I might just pull this in here. There's enough space at the moment with all the equipment out in the fields to leave this here, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I can roll it straight out the shed there. I hope I'm doing the right thing. I suppose I better turn the lights off, hadn't I? We shall see. That's an awesome tractor though, I love it. Right, let's get out of here. I am knackered. Let's get to bed. Right, I think what we'll do is head over to Casey's, grab some of that pizza, and then we can chill at home for a bit. I mean, let's be honest, there's not much to do in the house, so a little bit of pizza will help pass the time. Right, here we go, back at Casey's. We are living the Casey's dream, aren't we? Right, I'm going to just park this here out of the way tonight, I think.
Oh, hi again. Busy day?
Yeah, I'm beat. Nothing a couple of slices of pizza and a good night's sleep won't fix, though.
You're staying with Grace, right?
That's right. I only met her once when I first arrived. She seemed fine. Kind of blunt, if I'm being honest.
How you can stay in that shed she calls accommodation is beyond me. I know a couple of places that might be coming up. Do you want me to let you know if they do?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that would be great. I've got to say, I was kind of taken aback when I saw the place. Still, looking on the bright side, at least it's not winter. Right, thanks for the pizza. I'll see you again soon.
Sure thing. See you again soon.
Oh, I like her. She's a cool gal. Right. Let's get this pizza home before it gets cold. Right, here we are. Home sweet home. Yep. I live in a barn, it's safe to say. Right, good night, folks. Morning, everyone. Right, let's hit the road. Did I sleep well? I did not. But I'm too excited anyway. So let's head down and see what's happening at the yard. A little bit more overcast today, which is good. Suits my British climate body a little bit better. It was oppressively hot the other day, but there we go. Look, you can see equipment still sitting in the field there. They'll be moving that today, I think. Or I'll be moving that today. We shall see. Right, here we are. Oh, they've got the broken combine back. That's good. Obviously going to be trying and working on that. Let's go and see if we can find anybody.
Clyde, I need you to get it together. No more mistakes. You are slowing things down, and that's going to cost us money. That combine breakdown yesterday was completely avoidable.
I'm sorry, Dad. The pressure of someday taking over the farm is the problem. I'll try harder.
Clyde, the discussion on taking over the farm is a long way off. I just can't trust that it would be in good hands right now.
Oh, morning, Jesse. Sorry, I didn't interrupt anything, did I?
Don't worry, Stu. We're done here.
Yeah, too right, we're done.
Oh, Stu, family. You can't pick them. Anyway, I've got a solo job for you today. Because you got us ahead of the game yesterday by doing that tillage, I have a job with a local farmer. I've known Bob for over 50 years. He lives just down the road. He's getting too old to do the work himself now, and doesn't have the money to pay a contractor, so we try and help him out each year. It's the neighborly thing to do. He's got some old equipment that still runs well, and his wife will keep you fed and watered through the day. Think you can handle it?
Sounds fun.
Well, here's the address. If you can get his crops off the field and his straw baled, that would be great. You'll need to take our wheel loader to move the bales. That's the only thing he doesn't have. I'm now going to have to spend the day fixing this combine while Cooper and Seth are out in the other two.
Alright, no worries, Jesse. I'll leave you to it, and I'll see you later. Bob. And apparently you can see his buildings from over here, and there they are. I think that's that white shed and that dark shed over there. That is his farm. Apparently he's a lovely old guy, but he struggles a lot these days with his health, so can't really do the farming, and it's nice that there's a community like this that wants to help him and make sure that he gets his crops in and gets his money each year. Jesse doesn't charge him for this. It's just a dutiful neighbour thing, which I like. It's nice to see farmers sticking together and looking out for each other. So I'm very happy to be able to go and help. So I think we just take a right here and head towards the railway tracks. That's where he lives. So we'll see you there. Right, here we go. I think this is Bob's place here. Yeah, well, certainly seems to match the instructions that Jesse gave me. So let's pop in and say hello.
Hello, son. Jesse said he had a new guy who was going to come and help. All the equipment is in the shed. I can't spend hours in the cab like I used to with my bad back, but I can still keep it in good working order.
That's great to hear, Bob. Leave it with me. I'll try and get it done as quickly as I can.
It's not like that fancy new equipment you have up at your yard, but we fed America on this stuff 50 years ago, and it's still going strong.
Honestly, Bob, I can't wait to give it a go. Like I said, leave it with me, and I will pop back and I'll see you later. Ooh, right. Let's see what we've got on our hands here. I'm guessing we'll open this first shed here. See what we've got. Oh my goodness, what is this? An Alice Chalmers D21. Loving that orange colour. How good is that? Look at the quality. Look how clean this is. He really does look after his tractors. This is like a show tractor. I'm going to have some fun working with what is... Oh my goodness. An Oliver 1855. Way back in 71, my dad drove an Oliver when he worked over in Minnesota in the US. He even tells a story of putting the cab on himself, which was bought from the dealer. That's a special machine. Looks like it needs a little bit of work doing to it, but how gorgeous is that? You do not see many of those these days. Beautiful. Not sure if that's the tractor we're supposed to be using. I think this is the one that we're supposed to be using for baling and towing things. But there's nothing else in there. So I'm guessing, I did see around here there was a truck, so we'll check that out. There it is. That looks like our grain truck. Looking very nice, an old International. That'll do the job, an 1800 International, very nice. And I did see something around here. Yes, an old New Holland baler. Okay, so we're going to be getting big square bales here, which is good. Which explains why Jesse said we could use the wheel loader from the farm to pick up the bales. That will help, definitely. So I still haven't found a combine. Look at that, the old Gleaner. Isn't that beautiful? An N7 now. Let's see how this goes. That isn't the biggest header in the world, and I'm not sure how big Bob's Fields are. There's two across the road. One looks much bigger than the other. But we'll give it a go and see how long this takes. Yes, they're Bob's Fields there. 27 and 40 here, right by the railway track. We're here, Bob actually said to us just before, we can run up the road without a header trailer. He said nobody seems to bother us, and they're acknowledging of the farmers and give them lots of space to pass, so that's good. Field 40 is a big field though, isn't it? Right, I suppose we better push on and get that done, and 27 as well. Maybe we'll start at 27, build our confidence up and take things from there. But we better get started. The day is pushing on, but this is exciting. Right, I'll take the combine up, I'll get started up there, and then I'll just wander back down and pick up the truck afterwards. Right, a bit of a squeeze out of the shed, but it works. Right, let's get on with it. This is slightly different to driving those big John Deeres the other day. But he is, like, this is immaculate. He's kept this in the best quality. He really does look after his equipment, which will explain why it's still going strong so many years on. So here we are, just nipping down the road here, because this is the edge of the field. We should just be able to turn in here, off the highway, and cut in, which is good. Right, I'm just going to power things up from here and just cut in. There's a bit of a steep slope there, not ideal. But there we go, we are in. Right, look at it, it ejects the straw off to one side as well. Look at that, how cool is that? Again, dusty, it's dusty. It has been dry out here for the last little while now. It's got quite a big hopper, I think it holds about 12,000 litres, so we should be able to run this for a little bit before we need to go and get the trailer, but we'll push on and get things done.
I've been dreaming so much lately about your face when you're smiling. It's the only thing that saves me. Hey, I don't know if I told you that I think you're beautiful, and how I can't wait to hold you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down, and I don't know how I would do without you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down. Hey, now look into my eyes. You can use them as a mirror, baby. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now everything's alright. We've been longing for each other, and it feels like I'm on cloud nine.
Well, there we go. We made 2 headlands before we got full, and this is the problem now with being a one-man band. The combine is stopped while I walk back just over there though, so it's not far, but before I walk back and get the truck. And then I'm going to have to run the truck down to the storage point as well, because he doesn't have any bins on his farm, so he uses the storage off-site, so we're going to have to go and find that and unload the truck there as well. I think we've got about 12,000 litres in the combine, but 15,000 in the truck, so we can do a little bit more with the combine before we take the truck down to unload, but it's going to make it slow going. It's going to make it slow going. The swath isn't huge either, although it could just be buried under these tall stalks. But we've got to get the baling done as well, so that's going to take a little bit of time, but we'll push on. I'm enjoying driving the Gleaner though. It's a lovely combine. Slightly worried about this weather, whether it'll turn to rain. It looks okay at the moment though, and the forecast doesn't say anything about rain, so I think we should be alright. But let's go and grab this truck. Here it is. Let's jump in again. Immaculately looked after. This is nice. Even the seats are clean. Right. We will see you back at the combine. So a few of you commented after the last episode about driving trucks on the field and using auger wagons. In this instance, to be honest, Bob doesn't have an auger wagon, so we have no other choice. The other option is to park the truck on the edge of the field and bring the combine out each time, but we're just going to do it like this for now. I'm sure we'll find the ground is rock solid. It has been an incredibly dry summer, so the chances of us getting stuck are very, very slim. Right, there we go. First unload going. It won't take us too long, and then we'll push back on with the combine. Right, 11,500 litres in the truck. It'll take another 25% or so before it's full. So I think we'll just run the combine again until it's full, and we'll take what we can out, and we'll go and get it tipped.
I don't wanna be without you. This is something that I know for sure. It's just something about you. I just want more. Tell me what you wanna do right now. Tell me what you wanna do tonight. I really don't care as long as I'm with you. Hey, now look into my eyes. You can use them as a mirror, baby. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now everything's alright. We've been longing for each other, and it feels.
Well, there we go. We are full again. I've got to go and get the truck. And this is where, like I said before, everything kind of grinds to a halt, which is going to slow us down, because I'm now going to have to run this truck over to the grain storage, which means the combine's sitting in the field doing nothing. But it is what it is. We're only one man, we can only do so much. So let's grab the truck, let's get it topped off, and then we will head off, get it tipped, and then we'll come back and dive back into the combine.
Hey FSG, you need a hand? I told a very grumpy Clyde he could drive the other harvester. I'd much rather be here helping Bob out. It's always one of my favorite parts of the season, and it's good fun to play in some of the old iron now and again.
Cooper, amazing. That's awesome. I was just talking about how frustrating it is that the combine's sitting still whilst I'm unloading the truck, so having 2 of us on it is going to take no time at all. Amazing, thank you. Alright, I'll run the truck down to the tipping point. You want to dive in the combine? Let's do this. Well, that's awesome. Cooper's here to help out. How good is that? That's going to change things considerably. It's quite a big field, actually. I did say we were going to start on 27, but I dove straight in here because it was a short distance to travel with the combine. I didn't want to go along that road too far, so best of both worlds here. So let's get this unloaded, and then Cooper's going to run on with it for a little bit. It's going to be probably pretty full. I'm not sure we'll get back in time, but we'll do our best. If I get out of the way now. There he goes. And we will go and get this tipped. There's the grain train doing its thing. We've seen it pass a couple of times still today. It's nice working next to the track, actually. You get to see it quite regularly. So yeah, we're going to take this up to the silos up here. It's not being sold yet, as we did with our first contract. It's just going to be stored up there until the time is right to sell it. So Bob will give them the nod when he's happy the grain price is right. So quite a nice little system, actually. Now we don't have to worry about the crossing because we know the train's just been passed. So we'll get this tipped and then we'll get that field finished ASAP. I could almost start on the baling as well whilst Cooper's running the combine. That will get things done a little bit quicker, won't it? Right, here we are, we're nearly here. There you go, there's your options. Store, sell and load. And we are going into store for now. We'll just roll over. Like so. And we're tipping out the grain door, so we could be here a while. There we go, it's a fast flowing grain door, so actually we'll probably be alright, but it does give us a chance to have a look at this truck. It is a really, really nice truck. I do like this. The Omaha standard bed on it. Fantastic. There we go, we're done already. That didn't take too long at all. Right, let's get back and get that baler set up. Right, I'm going to leave this here because we're going to do the headlands last. Because we don't want bales on the edge of the field when the combine is trying to turn. Looks relatively full, actually. I think we can get the baler hooked up and back before he's full, so let's give that a go. I say that and I heard the bleeping of him reversing. Right, back to the truck. Let's get him unloaded first. Now remember, a full truckload is about 11,500 litres, so even when this is full, it's going to be a while until he's ready to fill up again, so I'm happy to then go and get the baler. Like I said, Cooper's going to take a long time to get that finished. The yield's not great on this crop, so it's not filling up the hopper super quickly. I'm impressed actually with the volume of this hopper on this combine as well, so all is looking good. All is looking good. I've just got to get out of the way quickly when he turns back into the crop. But there we go. That's about 76% in the truck there. Which means 24% left to go, but we'll let the combine fill up completely. I've just noticed that he's missing bits there. Dropping the header a little bit late. Okay, I'll leave this here. We'll go and get the baler. Right, here we go. D21 is going to get some action. Now, it did say roughly about 95 horsepower required to run the baler. And this is running on around about 125. So, should do the job with not too many hassles. I'm glad it's not raining, because we have no cab. Right, all hitched up. It's just a short roll down to the field. Man, that grain train's busy today. It's back again. Let's get this in and let's get it working and see how far we can get before the combine needs us again. Now, 4 headlands, like I said, and the swaths don't look huge, so it's going to be interesting to see how quickly this fills up. So let's get it unfolded. Let's see how this Alice handles it. I think it's going to laugh at it. We're going to have no issues at all. Look at that, we're rolling coal now. Okay, let's see how we get on. Drop the header, and we're off. Look at the speed we're going. This is rapid. And we're spitting out a bale at a rate of knots as well, so I think that that leftover crop or stalks in the ground suggests that there is a lot more straw there than we can see visually. But that's great. The more bales, the better, right?
Longing for each other, and it feels like I'm on cloud nine. Look into my eyes, you can use them as a mirror. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now look into my eyes, you can use them as a mirror, baby. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now everything's alright. We've been longing for each other, and it feels like I'm on cloud nine. Falling down, and I don't know how I would do without you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down.
Right, we're making good progress here. There's a lot of bales actually. It's going to be a lot of grabbing of these. It's going to take us longer than I thought, but looks like Cooper is ready in the combine for another unload. So I'll go and grab him. We'll get to the end of this row. I'll grab him. He may take over some of the baling while we're away, and we'll take things from there. But making good progress here. Right, there we go. Now, wishful thinking, me wonders if just getting 25% out of the combine here will allow Cooper enough space in it to get to the end of the field. I don't think it will, but that would be the dream scenario, wouldn't it? Okay, let's go get this tipped, and then we'll be back. Bales wise, this is going to be huge. I don't really know where we're putting them yet. I'll need to check with Bob where he wants them. I think he just wants a huge stack. So we can sort that for him. Right, here we are, and I realised last time that I was very naughty and went in the out exit. I should have got Wade first, like so, and then driven round and in this way. So shame on me. Hopefully nobody saw me and I'm not going to get into trouble, but I have to face the consequences if I do. But now we just spin around here. Make sure we get in the right one again, which is the middle one. Because we're not selling it, we're just storing here, like so. And we'll get tipping. There we go. Let's watch the mirror. There it goes. You can see it going. Good mirrors on this truck. Working well. Very good. So, not bad. I thought there'd be more loads than this out of that field. It felt like a big field when we started in it, but it's not too bad. There we go. Nearly done. Last little bit's coming out. Right. Let's get back to the field. And let's see how Cooper's getting on. Now he's still going strong here, so we'll run down to the bottom of the field. And I can see a little figure down there, standing watching. I think Bob might be here. Let's have a chat with him. Hello Bob, how you doing? Thought you'd come and have a look and see how we're getting on.
I watched you most of the day through that window. You're doing an excellent job. I'll be sure to tell Jesse.
Well, I'm just happy you're pleased, Bob. thanks for the opportunity to drive some of this beautiful old equipment as well. Really nice.
Thanks again, Stu. I bet Clyde is not enjoying having you around. Last year he broke the Gleaner 3 times.
Clyde, the machine wrecker, I think we'll call him from now on. Jeez. Worse than Davey back at home. Right, let's see if this Gleaner's going to make it. Or is that... No. That looks like Cooper lifting the head, waiting for an unload. So, timing's perfect. Okay. This definitely will be the end of it. He's definitely going to finish the field once he's had this unloaded, because there's no way there's a full combine load left. Even if he goes around and picks up all those edges. There we go. Should be the same as last time, about 76% in here by the time the combine's unloaded. And then you finish things off while I go and do a bit more baling. Right, let's get a few more bales into this field, and then we are going to go and get the wheel loader from home, because we need to make sure we get these picked up and stacked as soon as we can. Probably not going to be during this episode, because we've got a lot to do still, and time's pushing on. I've got to get my head down and get some work done and stop messing around with this GoPro camera. So we'll push on here, I think. Let Cooper finish the end of this field, and I'll get the baling done, and then I think in the next episode we'll pick some bales up and we'll get that second field done. I'll try and get Bob's land cleared for him before we head back to the yard and see what else is on the cards for us, see what else Jesse's got lined up. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of this old kit. I am having a field day driving this this Alice. It's beautiful. So from Missouri for another week. Take care. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.
Falling down and I don't know what I would do without you. Yeah, you pulled me up when I'm falling down. Yeah, it feels like I'm on cloud 9.